Okay. We have one more person who has come all the way from India, and that's Vivek Mehra, who is the publisher of the Legend series and from Sage Publications. So welcome, Vivek.
Thank you. Glad to have you.
Is it loaded here?
Yeah, it's loaded. Okay. Good morning. Thank you very much. Very honored to be here. I'd like to take up from the point that Professor Sheth left from. So when we had a conversation, he started with telling me about the Legends in Marketing series, and he started telling me about everyone's in there. And one of the things that has never left me is the fear of professors. And here I have, 9 or 10 of them in a discipline that's very close to my heart, and I'm supposed to do justice to their life's work. Needless to say, my team kind of came up to me and said, do we really know what we're getting into here? And I said, the honest truth is no, but don't let anybody know. And it began with actually thinking Professor Sheth had an idea on how this should be done. And I said, that's a good starting point. But that's, he just looked at me and said, I've done the first few things, but you've got to handle all 10. And I said, yeah, right. So I started by wondering what I should be talking about in creating the legend. So I said, what I've actually done, or what Sage has done, or what we all started to think about, and what we've actually done, is immortalize them. And that's the way I look at it. And so I'm just going to walk you very briefly through my journey and what I'm looking at and what I have been looking at. So we started by looking at the product itself. And the first challenge was they've got to look honorable, they've got to look classy, they've got to look dignified, and then they've got to be acceptable to 10 of the toughest minds in the world. And that's not an easy task. So this is what we came up with, and we designed the sets to look a particular way and to have a particular theme around them. So they look the same, they look as part of a series, but they are individually tailored. Coming up in the series, 6 of them have already been published. We've got another 5 in the pipeline. We added the late Paul Green. But there are another 5 that are coming in probably in the next couple of years. So what did Sage do with that? So Sage is unique in the sense that globally we are seamless. We publish simultaneously from all the centers on the globe. So whatever is released in India is released simultaneously in the US and the UK, every part of the world. It's something that's unique to Sage. So we went about doing the traditional things. We are ensuring that all of this material gets into the hands of the people who matter, the ones who make the purchase decisions. All the universities globally receive these kind of mailers from us, and at conferences, at events, we create as much awareness as we possibly can. Individually, the legends themselves receive information booklets that they could use. We've tried to be consistent with the vision, which is this is something that is the product of a human brain. It's not something that comes out every day. It's unique in where it is, which led me to this debate. Oh, I'm sorry, I needed to tell you about this one. This is at the Kolkata Book Fair and the World Book Fair, New Delhi, in 2012. The Kolkata Book Fair, for people who are unaware, is recorded as the largest single book event on this planet by the sheer number of footfalls that we have at this event. It is the largest event. So what I did in 2012 was I took all the legends that we had published by that time. VK's set was not ready at that point. And we actually locked them up. So these are display cases which were locked up, and we had a lot of curiosity there where people came about and said, why are they under lock and key? Can we touch them? And I said, no. Can we look at them? I said, no. They are products that, are not available just to anyone, and there's a good reason for it. It's not like I'm being snooty about it. It's just that these sets are all limited editions. So I did want to take care of them. We have an average footfall of about 1 million over the weekend at these book fairs. So I didn't want them going for a walk without me knowing. It's brought me back to this debate that I've been having even with the legends, and I've been having with everybody. Why are they so expensive? And it takes me back to the very first set when it was released about 2 years ago in New Orleans. And I made a statement that, as Professor Sheth says, would you like to revisit what you said? So I made a statement then which I stand by today, because the pricing is, I don't know how to do this. I'm actually at a loss. I don't know how to put value to anybody's, output. And this is seminal work over decades, perseverance and peer reviewing and basically acceptance in the discipline, and I don't know how to value it. So I'm going to just take the best yardstick that I have, the best judgment that I can make, and I put a price to it, and that's what the universities, are charged for this product. And if you ask me, I wish I could do it, charge them 5 times that, because I don't think it's coming back. I don't think this kind of work is going to be archived and made available again, and not in the lifetime of the legends at least. So takes me back to New Orleans. This is the event where we launched Professor Sheth's set. These are all, I call them legendary moments, but they're my personal landmarks. To be in a photo frame with people that I studied, to be actually standing next to them is a huge honor. Like I said, I'm still in awe of my professors, and here are some of the greatest. A few more, and this is VK's set being launched in India, the Professor Sheth set, and as many as we could get. So just wanted to leave you with that thought, trying to do something that I believe in, something that I think for generations to come will be cherished. Thank you.
Thank you, Vivek. The next speaker